And just like that, people, we're back live yet again for the Champions League show. The Champions League is finally here. Obviously my club aren't in it. However, I am supporting a club that's in it, which is obviously, Real Madrid. I'm just kidding. But Josh, welcome back, bro. It's been a
Welcome back. It's been about half an hour.
been a minute. It's been a minute.
Anyway,
Been half an hour. But yeah, Champions League match week 1 is back. We're live for the preview. Anyways, first game. Are you excited for the Champions League first and foremost? Actually, let me ask you: are you excited for the Champions League? Champions League is back.
excited for the Champions League. There's a ton of good fixtures. Even in game week 1, there's going to be tons of good fixtures throughout in each game week. I need to do my FPL teams tonight. My FPL Champions League team tonight. As an Arsenal fan, we've never won it. Do I think we will ever win it? No. But that is obviously being pessimistic because you don't know what's going to happen. I'm excited overall. Champions League is always exciting from the draw all the way up until the final. Last season delivered, even though it wasn't a competitive game, I suppose.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. At the end of the day, it's Europe's elite competition. Let's have at it.
Yeah. Guys, make sure you guys hit the like button. Make sure you guys sub to the channel. We're trying to get to 450 or 442, whatever it is. If we get to 442 special, we pass it. Let's go all the way to 450 people. 450 it is. But Josh, Champions League, Arsenal. Who do you guys take on? You guys take on Athletic
Bilbao or Athletic Club.
Athletic Club Bilbao on the way. On away, isn't it?
Yes.
Talk to me about your how you feeling about this game, and talk to me about obviously your sort of give me like a let's say like a 5-minute preview like on the Arsenal, like how are you feeling ahead of this game, who are you fearing from that team, what do you think your game plan will be, and obviously you're introducing into this game, and then we'll prediction that.
Yeah, sorry for the noise going on in the background at the minute.
It's raining where I am, bro. Don't worry about it.
It always rains in England as well, so we're equal on that. In terms of Arsenal, fucking hell, my sister won't stop lumping about. Anyway, in terms of Arsenal, Saka still isn't fit. Saliba has been in training, but I don't think he'll be fit to start. Who else is unfit? I don't think Ben White is fit yet. Havertz isn't fit yet. Norgard isn't fit yet, although I didn't expect him to play anyway. Despite these injuries to pretty crucial players, we've got good squad depth, as we've discussed before. No Nico Williams, apparently, according to Monkey D. Luffy. So, listen, I do expect us to win. I don't think it'll be an easy game whatsoever. I've only watched Bilbao 3 times over the last year. That was the Europa League semi-final, where they got battered by United, which Akavin can vouch for. And they played against Arsenal in a friendly at the Emirates. And we brushed them aside 3-0. Having said that, obviously, it's a different context. It's a different game. More pressures on it. We're away from home this time. Very close to Mikel Arteta's hometown. So, listen, it's not going to be easy whatsoever, but I do predict us to get through, especially with the news that Nico Williams is out. And I'm going 2-1 to be Arsenal here.
Yeah, they didn't have Sunset against Man United. He was their best player last season. Is he gonna play tomorrow?
No, I think that's what Monkey said. I don't think he is going to play tomorrow.
No.
They might. No. He will. He should play tomorrow.
Nico Williams not tomorrow. Nico Williams is injured tomorrow.
All right. Correct me if I'm wrong, Akabin, but I think Bilbao has a pretty good start to La Liga as well.
They've won 4. I think they've won 4 and 3 and 4. I think, if I'm not mistaken.
3 and 4. So they're in pretty good form coming into this.
I think so. Let me have a look actually.
Yeah.
Bilbao.
Obviously, Arsenal have 3 and 4 as well, so it's a pretty decent matchup.
3 and 4. They won 3 and 4. I was right. They won. They lost to Deportivo Alaves at home recently though. They lost Alaves at home, so I reckon you guys are favorites going into this game.
Yeah, I believe so too, but it won't be easy whatsoever.
Won't be easy. I think Arsenal will win the game. I'm gonna go 2-1 Arsenal, or I don't know. 3-1. No, 3-0 Arsenal. 3-0 Arsenal. I'll go
3-0
3-0.
Arsenal. Are you
Yeah.
basing that off Bilbao's Europa League performances in the semi-finals last year?
If we can batter them 3-0 away, you can as well.
Oh no! If you can battle them 3-0, we should be. Well, I
Yeah,
mean, it should be piss easy, but
it should be easy
it
for you
doesn't
guys.
work like that.
No, I know,
I'm
but
going 2-1 Arsenal. Arsenal never do it easy usually away from home in Europe. I mean, we haven't won the European trophy in 31 years. We haven't won the Champions League ever, the men's team, by the way. So before you come at me with that, hey, Arsenal the football club, Ranvir, European champions. So
that is just
I'm taking it.
you just have to throw it in there. That's just
But
like, oh,
Liverpool fans. We're a successful English team in Europe. They're going to be like that.
bringing Laporte back home. That's what they did. They brought Laporte back home from Al Nassr. You know what I mean?
Yeah. If you wanted me to predict the scorers for this game, Akavin, I mean, we might as well. Sanket for Bilbao. I think Eze will get a debut. Well, his first goal, I should say. And I'm going to go with Mosquera from a corner. Because, like I said, Saliba isn't playing, but I think Mosquera will get his first goal as well. Eze and Mosquera. If you want me to give what I think the lineup's going to be, I'm going to have Raya in goal. This is what I think Arteta's going to go with. Raya in goal. Lewis Skelly at left back because Calafiori is injury prone, although he's been fantastic so far this season. Gabriel, Mosquera, Yuri and Timber. A midfield three of Zubimendi, Rice, and I think he's going to go with Mikel Merino instead of Wanyeri. He's going to go with the same midfield that lost against Liverpool. But that's what I think he's going to do. And a front three of Eze, Gyökeres, and Madueke. Like I said, I would rather Wanyeri start, but I don't think Arteta is brave enough to do that. And I predict Merino is going to be in. He's going to start because against Nottingham Forest. I mean, after the Nottingham Forest game, Arteta explains that he rested Rice for Merino because Merino scored 4 goals during the international break, and he was at a high emotional state. He was full of confidence and whatnot, and Arteta wants to use that. So
Right.
I cannot see him not starting,
Yeah.
especially for Wanyeri. And we saw last season, even with the absence of Odegaard, Wanyeri wasn't starting. So
Basically, Basque Derby, as Arset says, Odegaard's Mini Marino all play for Sociedad. Okay.
we're going to want to win them.
But he's went to Saudi, earned 40 million in 2 years, tracked free. Now he's back where it all started. Yep. He's back home. Laporte absolutely hated his time Al Nassr because of the traffic. I mean, Saudi traffic is quite bad, I think. So, but yeah, 2-1 Arsenal, 3-0 Arsenal, 3-0 Arsenal.
2-1 Arsenal.
3-0 Arsenal. All right. Next up, we have PSV Union Saint Galois. PSV 3-1.
Yeah, I was going to go 3-1 PSV. Like I said to you, Akavin, off camera, I've got all my predictions written down here, and I put 3-1 PSV. So fair play.
Benfica versus Karabakh 4-1 Benfica. I'm gonna go 4-1 Benfica.
4-0 Benfica. I respect the Karabakh, though. I remember them in the Europa League.
This game
Good
was
time.
crazy. Juve Dortmund. Juve off the back of a 4-3 win against Inter.
What a game.
Off the back of a 2-0 win away at Heidenheim. So
both teams full of confidence coming into this one.
Dortmund have started off the season quite well, actually. They've won 3 of the last 4 games in all comps. And obviously Juventus started off the season with how do you say it? They went 3 for 3. They went 3 for 3, Juventus. So this is going to be a good game. Both teams in really good form.
Yeah,
it is in Turin though. It is in Turin though.
It is in Turin. Based off the fact that both teams are high in confidence going into the game, I'm going to predict a 2-2 draw.
That's an Arsenal ass.
Cheers, possibly. Like to see United's performances in Europe this year. So I had to
Hey,
get back in that.
hey, listen. We got the 3 European Cups already in the bag,
Oh,
man.
yeah, Arsenal women have two, and Arsenal women are Arsenal Football Club.
They've
That's
got
all I'm
more than
saying.
they've got more than the men's team, bro.
Oh, hey, one club. That's all I'm saying.
What's your prediction for this game, though? And how do you feel? What are you feeling about this game? What's your overall feeling about this game? Because I think it's gonna be a good game. You know, this will be a classic game.
Yeah, I think it'll be a good game between Juve and Dortmund. Like I said, I predicted 2-2 for a reason. Both sides are in good form. I mean, to be honest, I don't have much else to say. I mean, I don't know much about either team's players. I know that's the standard of panelists on tonight, but yeah, I'll let you take it away a lot more.
Imagine another 4-3 Juventus.
Well, it'll be a
Imagine
decent way to kick off the campaign.
3-1 Juventus. Yildiz is balling out. He's playing really, really well for Juventus right now. Yeah, I'm gonna go 3-1 Juve. Juve win. And obviously the club I'm supporting to win the Champions League, Ala Madrid, again at home to take on Marseille, the original French European champions until PSG won it this past year. Real
Indeed.
Madrid start off the season 4-4. Brilliant start to the campaign. 12 points out of 12 going into this game. Marseille don't really know what they're for. Let me go have a look. Marseille are currently
I think they started off positive.
2-2. 2-2. 2 losses, 2 wins. Real Madrid start off very, very, very well this season. Obviously, they've got they won a game with 10 men on Saturday with against Real
Alison
Sociedad.
got sent off.
Yep, but he's fit to play this game. Mbappe's looking solid. Vini's looking much better. Rodrigo's looking okay. Obviously Goulet. You got Bellingham back. Only he'll play. Valverde, Trent off the bench if he can get a game. But obviously going to give Carvajal a match pass. Jude Bellingham and Camavinga are back. Yep, Camavinga's quality as well.
Chat's popping off.
3-1 Real Madrid, and I want them to win the Champions League. Big up to you, bro. Yes, Real Madrid fan in the chat. Big up to you, man. Big up to you. Obviously, I'm a United fan, but I have a lot of love for Real Madrid. Big up to you, my guy. Big up to you. Marseille will be tough though. They will test our defense for sure. But Mbappe, Vini should show their Champions League, or hopefully, Real Madrid win. Hopefully they win. Saddam Hussein, you know.
That's a brilliant slander name, man.
Big up to you, Bossa Blue, and everyone. My club is so big we can lose anyone and can get highlighted. That's true. We are massive. First time ever Grimsviewer on the front page. True. The whole team is balling out for Juventus. They are. Yildiz has been really good. Madrid 5-0. I hope Madrid 5-0, that'll be a great start to the Champions League campaign. Mbappe looking sharp. Yes, he is looking sharp. Want to trouble, chat to me when you can do it, bro. Is this a score guessing bingo or what? No, this is just score predictions, bro. This is just score.
I mean, to be fair, what else can we talk about regarding bloody
Fair.
what is it? Slava Praha and Bodo Glimt, or Olympiacos and Paphos.
Trying not playing Carvajal so clear. Exactly, he's clear. And you actually told me this months ago as well. He told me this months ago that when Carvajal comes back, he might play instead of Trent. He told me this as well.
Well, you can't just drop Carvajal, can you?
Yeah, you can. Carvajal is too good. Carvajal's way too good to be dropped, in my opinion. He's clear of Trent. Carvajal's well clear of Trent. Any more in the chat that I'm missing? No, not yet. Don't want Madrid winning alone, to be honest. Nah, bro, come on. Respect Real Madrid, bro. Respect. I will start I know how to say his name. Mastantuono. It'll be a good linking up. I mean, you could start him. Real Madrid could start him. That would be that would be good. I reckon you should give Bellingham some minutes in the tank.
I don't know if they should, to be honest. I mean, he's coming off a lengthy absence, so I don't know if he'll be
Valverde,
matched up, well, fitness wise either.
Alvaro Fernandez should start as well, in my opinion. Trent learning Spanish for nothing. Exactly. I don't want Brahim to start against Marseille. Xabi should use him as super sub. Okay. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Give us what we want, UEFA. I want to talk about the Champions League format. First games are interesting, and then after that, Champions League should be about fighting for your life and every time you're in it. Tell them. Facts. Of course. Goulet probably battling with Master Antonio for the game time. Now Bellingham is back. To be honest, I'm rooting for Italian clubs. Fair enough. When will we see United and Milan in the prime? It's been so long, bro. I have no idea, man. Trust me. Milan, they won the league recently. And
reached the Champions League semi-finals as well.
Man United, bro. It breaks my heart to say it, but we ain't returning to the top very long. But hopefully, bro. Hopefully, you, man, just keep on winning. Just keep on winning, bro. Hopefully, Real Madrid just keep on winning the Champions League while you're in it. Just keep on winning it, bro. Please.
That's crazy.
Nah, bro. I love Real Madrid, man. Always will.
Can't they took Ronaldo and Beckham off you guys?
They didn't take him. They
did.
They signed him. They didn't take him. I mean, big up to you, AFC. Always big up to you, bro. Man said recently, it's 21-22 season. Yeah, but it's more recent than you think. It's more recent than you expect, bro.
I thought didn't they get to this? Oh no, they got. No, didn't AC Milan get to the semis in 22-23? Didn't they lose to Winter?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Unfortunately, Xabi smartly managing Trent and Carvajal.
I mean, you can't simply drop Carvajal. I mean, Trent's a fantastic player, don't get me wrong, but Carvajal with Real Madrid.
Zlatan's a sporting director. People are not really happy with him. Maldini is building the team. But yeah.
I'll go 3-1 Madrid as well. Okay. I went with that as well. Okay, I think Marseille will cause them problems, but eventually Real Madrid will shine through. They typically start a bit slowly, Real Madrid, in their Champions League campaigns, and then they switch on once they get to the knockout stages.
But guys, we're on our way to 450 subs. If you guys could sub to the channel, let's get there very, very soon, people. We're currently on 442 subs, so 442 special tomorrow, people, if it stays like this. 442 special show tomorrow. And King is going to be hopping on. I'm going to send the link to King right now as well. Big up to Fosi. Big up to you, bro. Big up to you, man.
Spurs Villarreal.
We need to talk about more May and the Xabi. He was a beast. Fair enough. Yeah. Chouameni has been unbelievable. He's been crazy. Chouameni's been really good to see, especially in. Did you see that game? Did you see the game he played for France? That game he had for France that day.
Shaq was on this panel. He would tell you all about it.
Unbelievable game by Chouameni, by the way. Seriously, unbelievable game by Chouameni. He played brilliant that day.
Take your word for it.
Next up, we have
Spurs Villarreal.
Yeah. Let me get to the comments again real quick. Chat to me. 130 million. Only thing is done. It's been an average amount. That's harsh.
Don't tell me United and Liverpool fans are fighting in chat now.
They are gonna fight in the chat.
Fuck's sake.
Bro, you might continue at it in the chat, bro. I'm gonna be here reading you, man, beefing in the chat. But big up to you, man. Make sure you guys hit the like button on your way in as well. While you're at it, hit the like button, sub to the channel. 450 subs pending, people, and King will be on the show in a bit as well. Chouameni has always a beast. His problem was playing center back last season. True, because he had to play center back for a bit of time because obviously Real Madrid missed Militao and Rudiger last season for quite a lot. So that's why he needed to play as a center back. So yeah. But hopefully Real Madrid win. Hopefully Real Madrid seal the win. 3-1. 3-1 Real Madrid. Next up we have Spurs against Villarreal. Spurs 2, Villarreal 2. He says here Spurs 3-2. Spurs going into it with some decent form. I can't lie to you. Some decent form. In the Champions League, they just played against PSG recently as well and barely scraped by. Sorry, not scraped by, excuse me. They bottled it against PSG, but they played well. They played well, but bottled the lead. So Spurs look going to this game. I reckon Spurs will win the game 3-1. 3-1, 4-1 Spurs. I think Spurs will win by a lot. Don't know why. I just have a feeling Spurs in their first Champions League game back after a while will cook.
I'm certainly in the minority here because I predict a 2-0 Villarreal win.
Really?
I'm seated for a Nicolas Pepe masterclass here. I think no, never mind. I'm just saying I can honestly envision it happening. I think it's Thomas Frank's first game in Europe. I reckon under the lights. I don't know. I just have a feeling Spurs are going to lose it. It might just be the Arsenal fan and me talking, but I wouldn't be surprised at all if we did.
Villarreal
The AFC always got my back as well. Thank you.
I mean, to be fair, you're Arsenal fans. You're gonna predict Spurs to lose. To be fair, that's not throwing shade at you. That's fair.
Well, no, I'm more hoping for a Nicolas Pepe masterclass, to be honest.
That's fair. I think that could happen. You know, Nicolas Pepe has been good for you guys. Good for you guys. Good against you guys. He played well against you guys. In that preseason game against. He scored as well. He scored.
He has.
Right in front of Arteta's face. You know what I mean? But yeah, Spurs win the game. I reckon Spurs will win the game quite comfortably.
And those are Tuesday's fixtures out of the way.
And Olympiacos, Paphos. 3-0 Olympiacos.
2-0 Olympiacos.
Slavia Prague, Bodo Glimt. 3-1 Bodo Glimt.
2-1 Slavia Praha.
Bodo Glimt are good, you know.
Yeah, no, they're a decent side. They got to the Europa League semi-finals last year. Although I don't think they would have done if Champions League teams dropped down. Which I think they should start doing again.
David Luiz plays for Paphos.
Champions League heritage.
Yep. 2-0 Bodo Glimt. We're gonna wait for King to join, then we'll predict more of the other clubs, yeah? So we'll just get through the comments real quick until King joins. But guys, hit the like button. Continue to do so. Sub to the channel, and let's get King's channel up to 150 subs as well. He's on 130 right now. Let's get him to 150 subs. My channel, 450 subs. 8 more subs to go, people. 8 subs to go. The channel is only growing every single day. We're getting to 500 very, very soon. Before my birthday, which is in a few weeks, let's get to 500 subs. 500 subs on my birthday would be perfect. I ain't gonna say the date. I don't want to reveal it to people because I want to keep that on a personal note. I have revealed it before, but I'll keep it on a personal note for now. But yeah, 500 subs pending, people. 500 subs pending. If anyone has any questions in the chat, about the games, about any teams, want to ask any questions about Real Madrid, Liverpool, ask any questions about Chelsea, Arsenal, Spurs, ask him in the chat. I
feel like there's a civil war in the chat right now.
How to watch the Champions League for free?
Illegal streaming, man.
Don't know, to be fair. Bean
Or
Sports.
go down the pub.
Not Bean Sports. Not Bean Sports. Sorry, not Bean Sports.
Go down the pub. You don't have to drink anything. Just buy a packet of pork scratchings or whatever, and just be done with it. Because they'll kick you out if you don't buy anything. You know what pubs are like.
Some streams got taken down because of illegal streaming. But yeah, I would have thought you'd know, bro. I don't know, bro. I have no links to watch Champions League for free.
We're legal over here.
I haven't had pork scratching since 2014.
Fucking hell, fair play. Underrated snack as well. Only the aftertaste puts it down. So, Champions League preview, and we're talking about pork scratchings for Christ's sake. I mean, those are the Tuesday games out of the way, and the early kickoffs for Wednesday.
I mean, there's other games we can talk about. Well, Ajax Inter
2-0 Inter.
3-1 Inter. I agree with this comment here. I'm gonna go 3-1 Inter. We'll leave Bayern Chelsea for when King comes on.
Yep.
Liverpool 3-1 Liverpool.
2-0 Liverpool.
PSG Atalanta.
3-1 PSG.
PSG looking. I mean, obviously PSG the season started off a bit. I mean, they're not obviously not as would you call as I would say strong, but they are still strong. But I would say they've had a slow goal scoring start. If you ask me, I think slight goal scoring start. I think
they're still 100%, aren't they? In the league.
No, but I think the goals have slowed down a little bit. I think they just won 2-0 in the last game. But I think PSG will turn when it comes to the Champions League. I reckon PSG will go in the Champions. I reckon they will.
PSG will go back to back. Do you think?
Atalanta at home, it's not going to be an easy game. You know, it's not going to be an easy game.
No, it won't. It won't be easy. But PSG have the quality to turn them over, and I think they will.
PSG injury crisis. Who's out injured right now? If you guys could put in the chat. Who's injured for PSG right now? But anyways, PSG. Thoughts on PSG so far, and how do you see them like ending up, and where do you see it ending up? Like, do you think they're gonna build the Champions League again? Do you think they're gonna go back to back, like you said? Do you think they're going back to back?
I have reservations about them winning the quadruple this year, mainly because are they going to retain the European crown? I'm not sure. I mean, I think they're 100% in League One, but to be honest, I mean, what else do we expect at that point? I mean, they've got the players, they've got the golfing class, the golfing quality, the golfing players compared to every other team in that league. So, I mean, obviously they're in good form. They've done what they've expected to do. And I think they will get the job done against Atalanta. They're going to want to kick off their European Cup defence and style. I think they will. They're at home. Raucous support. Atalanta, they are a good side with Gasperini as the manager and what have you. Obviously, Europa League winners a year or two ago. But I still fancy PSG to get the job done with minimum fuss. I predicted 3-1. I think Marseille will get that. Atalanta will get at. I think they can get at them and they will. But I'm still going for PSG victory.
Atletico Madrid win at Anfield. I don't see that happening at all. Club Brugge 2-1 to Monaco. Okay. First. Big up to Rasta Stocks. Make sure you guys go sub to his channel. He just passed 1,000 subs. Big up to Rasta Stocks every single time was on my channel. 442 subs, guys. If it stays like this today, we'll go for a 442 special tomorrow. So big up to you, man. 442 special.
Or a 443 if we get another one in.
442 is in the
formation. No. Oh, that was a stinker. No, forget I said that. Forget. Oh, you idiot. I upset myself up there. Terrible.
No, you're good. No worries. It happens.
I know Ramvir's going to be all over that one.
Pogba. Hey, listen, Pogba on the score sheet. I would love that, you know. Paul Pogba back in the Champions League, you know, heritage and all of that, you know, scoring in the Champions League. I would love it. on the biggest stage, man turns up. Listen, we need it. Yes, people, hit the like. Continue to hit the like button. Continue to hit the like button. Make sure you guys continue to sub to the channel as well. We need to get.
I'm not checking the live chat for the rest of this stream. I can't lie.
Oh shit, he's out to October. All right, my bad. I didn't know about that. I didn't know about that. Man said 4-4-3. I hear you, Joshua.
Go away. That was an absolute stink fest. Sorry, my bad.
Let me get through other comments that I've missed out on. Top Gear, Patanago special aired that day. That's what I remember. Oh, okay. We're talking about pork scratching. He's talking about that. Bayern 3-1 Chelsea. We'll talk about Chelsea when King does decide to hop on. They're on Galatasaray. Message Joshua Stinker and hooked.
Cheers, AFC always. God, that was absolutely embarrassing. I can't lie. We'll move on quickly.
Pogba and Fati not fit and haven't played a game. Frankfurt 2-2 Galatasaray. We'll see. And Copenhagen 2-1 at 1-2 Leverkusen. City 1-1 Napoli. All right. Anyways, we're gonna move on to the rest of the games now.
Yeah, might as well.
We got more games to predict anyways as well. PSG 3, Atalanta 1. That's what I'm gonna go for.
Same.
3. I think PSG will win comfortably at home. I think Doué will
Apologies.
score. Don't worry about that. I think Doué will score. I think it'll be who else will score? Who else will score for PSG? Vitinha might score. I have a feeling Vitinha will score.
Marquinhos from the corner, Vitinha and Doué.
Doué 2, Vitinha 1. And for Napoli, sorry for Napoli. Atalanta, Lookman, if he's still there, isn't he? Lookman, yeah, he's there. Yeah, Lookman will score.
Yeah,
Lookman scores the 1.
Copenhagen, Leverkusen.
3-1 Leverkusen.
1-1.
Club Brugge, Monaco. 2-1 Monaco.
I was going to go 2-1 Monaco as well.
Frankfurt, Galatasaray.
1-0 Frankfurt.
City,
what about
Napoli. City versus Napoli.
Well, it's Napoli versus City, isn't it?
No, it's the Etihad.
It is at the Etihad. Okay, fair enough. 2-1 City. It won't be too convincing, but they'll get the job done. De Bruyne comeback goal at the Etihad.
Two-1 Napoli. I'm going for
Conte in Europe. I don't know about that one.
Oh, Doué injured as well. Oh shit.
Oh, shitting hell. Kvaratskhelia.
That makes it more interesting. I'm going to change it to 2-1 PSG. And not 3-1 no more. 2-1 PSG. PSG scrape by. Get the win. Kvaratskhelia. Unless he's out as well. Don't tell me he's out as well. Otherwise, I'm going to predict an Atalanta win. If he's out, then yeah, Atalanta will win.
No, Dembele will have. Oh no, Dembele's injured as well. Oh, stuff me.
Nah, okay. KDB braced to silence the Man City fans. Not silence them, but you know what I mean.
No. De Bruyne will score. Man City will win 2-1.
Nah, De Bruyne.
Hey, Conte in Europe is kind of spooky. I can't lie.
It's a different. He gets results at the Etihad though. To be fair, Conte. In the past, he's gotten results.
Oh, yeah, I suppose he does. Yeah, that's a good point.
He gets results at the Etihad. He won there with Spurs. He won there with Chelsea as well. Title race Chelsea. He won there with. Oh no, he didn't. He didn't
win there with Juventus, did he?
Frankfurt, Galatasaray. What did you say again?
Frankfurt, Galatasaray 1-0 Frankfurt. I think Frankfurt's home support is very raucous, and that will push them over the line.
No way. You're telling me. Okay, yeah, no. Okay. Do you know what? Fuck it. 2-1 Atalanta. PSG losing this game. Look at all the injuries PSG have.
I'm not a flip flop. 3-1 PSG. I'm sticking by my guns.
2-1 Atalanta. No, look with the brace. Look with the brace. Because PSG is struggling with injuries right now, so I'm gonna go for 2-1 Atalanta on the road. 1-1 Galatasaray Frankfurt. 1-1. Newcastle Barcelona.
You know what? I have an idea of how this game is going to go.
Go on.
Barcelona 1-0 up at half time. They go 2-0 up early in the second half. Then Newcastle mount the comeback. Late equaliser 2-2. Raucous St James's Park atmosphere. Don't forget, can't pronounce his name. Walter Mundy, is that it? The 6'6" striker. Yeah, scored against Wolves. I think he's up against like 5'7", 5'8" Kabasi. So I fancy him to get a header in. He's pondering.
In 3-1.
I see that.
Barcelona will be a tough team to team up against this year. 1-1 draw. St James's Park would be a very difficult place
To be fair, it is Dan Burn versus Lamine Yamal. I don't know.
All right, Barcolo's still there. Then fuck it, 2-2. 2-2. Barcolo scores 1 or 2 even. Yamal's out for Barca.
Never mind.
Injury.
Oh yeah, but didn't they say an injury to the pubic area? That's a bit strange.
Not so sure. City 1-1 Napoli. Okay. Kubarsi is 6 foot, not 5'8".
Guy, he looks a lot smaller whenever I've seen him play. Fair play.
And last but not least, Sporting Lisbon versus Kaira Almaty.
So, you built that app as if it was the game of the bloody game week. 3-0 Sporting. I don't see Kairat getting much out of this, to be completely honest.
4-1.
4-1 Sporting, fair play.
Kaira take the lead, shock lead, and then Sporting go blow them away 4-1.
Fair enough.
Groin injury. Okay. Mertesacker was 6'5" when he jumped. Was 5'11".
Yeah, to be fair, he was.
Bayern Munich versus Chelsea. We didn't do that one. Bayern 3-1 Chelsea, I think. Bayern.
I mean, we were going to preview that.
2-1 Bayern. 2-1 Bayern.
I think this will be a thriller. I think this will be one of the games of the week. I'm going with 3-2 Bayern.
Let's preview this game actually. Chelsea start. Sorry, go.
No, I think it's going to be topsy turvy. Bayern will just about squeak through. Same way they beat United back in 2023. Not convincing whatsoever, but eventually they have too much for their English opposition.
I'm gonna go with 2-1 Bayern. I think Kane scores a brace, and I'm gonna go João Pedro to bag.
Fair enough. I'm going Cucurella. Shock lead. Yeah, shock lead. Same way Patrice Evra did back in 2014.
Oh,
absolute thunder cunt. And
I remember going crazy when that goal went. I was like, no way we're actually doing this, man. Away at Bayern Munich.
I think you concede like a minute later.
I started to believe we were gonna go to the semifinals. I really started to believe. I was like, yeah, this is our time, man. I was like thinking, surely now we're going. And then,
bro, you conceded like less than a minute later. That's poor, man.
And Thomas Muller ends our hopes and dreams. Goodbye. But
Cucurella, Chelsea 1-0 up. Then Bayern 3-1 up. Kane as well, and then Palmer will score penalty to keep Chelsea in it. They'll push in.
No, sorry. Finish.
No, Palmer will get a penalty. He'll score a penalty to make it 3-2. It'll be a nervy end to the game, but Bayern will hold on and get off to a winning start. Okay, continue, bro.
No, I was just gonna say that the last two times we played Bayern Munich. The last two ties we played Bayern Munich. Rooney was injured for both ties.
Yeah, well, I remember 09.
was-
Well, I don't remember it, but I know about it.
He played, but he was injured. He
But
played
eventually fucked you guys up
the
because I
2000
think he couldn't play against Chelsea either in the title showdown or
the,
against Blackburn.
the 2010 one as well. He played. He got injured, and that's what costed us, bro. Rooney could barely play that day, and that's
He
what happened.
put you 1-0 up after 2 minutes.
He did, and he got injured. We had to sub him off, and then Robin scored the dagger goal that broke our hearts. Away goal, Bayern Munich go through.
Well, you conceded the 92nd minute winner at the Allianz in the first leg as well. That was when you got knocked out by Bayern. Have you heard Sir Alex's interview for that? The typical Germans interview. Yeah, is it no coincidence he did not sign one German player in his career? I don't think Sir Alex likes Germans very much. I can't lie.
We've only ever had one German player, by the way. We've only ever had one. Bastian Schweinsteiger.
Schweinsteiger. Yeah. Do you think Arsenal can complete their long dream by winning UEFA Midfield League this season? Honestly, Sanka, as long as Arteta's manager, I don't think we're winning anything. Listen, I would love us to. I understand why we're tipped to be one of the favourites because we have got a brilliant squad. We did get to the semis last year, beating Real Madrid along the way, which proves to you that you're not shit. But at the end of the day, the mentality isn't there when it matters most.
We've only ever had one German player, bro. We've only had one German player. We never had.
No, I don't. Sir Alex Ferguson did not sign one German player. I do not think.
Never had one. It was only him. Schweinsteiger was the only German player ever played for Man United. That's ever played for Man United. He never had one after that.
Sabitz is Austrian, isn't he?
Austrian.
Yeah, Austrian. Yeah, that's quite a surprising stat actually. I mean, Rooney had a fallout with Ferguson because Ferguson decided against signing Ozil.
Mm.
So you could have had more German players.
We signed Owen Hargreaves from Bayern Munich, but he was in German. He was Canadian English.
Yeah. No, it was a whole multitude of nationalities: German, English, Canadian, American.
But he never up as German.
Yeah, ended up representing England though, which was quite good.
Big up African King Academy.
And you saw.
Hi guy. How
Hello,
you doing, bro?
I'm good. How you guys doing today?
I'm good, man. I see you got the Dortmund kit on, isn't that?
Yeah, man. The home kit for last season.
But he never played though. Ronaldo Brazil never played. He doesn't count. He hardly played a game. The only ever German to have played for Man United is still Bastian Schweinsteiger to this day.
That is crazy.
Last season was a disaster. So crisp injuries. King,
Yes.
we were just reviewing the game earlier. We were talking about the Arsenal game, Athletic Bilbao. I'll ask you for your prediction for that game, Bilbao Arsenal. I went 3-0 Arsenal. Josh, where did you go for again? Actually, let's run the
2-1 Arsenal.
Let's run the predictions back. I went for 3-0 Arsenal.
Arsenal.
Away at Bilbao.
Away at Bilbao. I think they win 2-0. Couple corners.
I'll take that.
Yeah. I think Bilbao's going to be hella defensive, and try and counter, and then Arsenal will just probably have to use a couple corners just to. Maybe actually it might even be more because if you get a couple goals in, then they're going to have to open up. So it might even be 3 or 4, depending on how early you score.
AFC always says big up King.
Big up AFC always.
PSV Union Saint Galois. I went for 3-1 PSG. Like PSV.
So did I.
PSV versus who?
Union Saint Galois from Belgium.
Oh, that might be a fun one. I'll give it a 2-2.
Benfica versus Karabakh. I went for 4-1 Benfica.
I don't know how Benfica are doing because Benfica last season were a bit wiggity, so I don't know if they're doing better this year. Let me look at this Portuguese league because I don't really. Because it could just be a 1-0 or a thrashing, depending. They are 6th in the league, 3 wins and 1 draw. Only scored 7 2-0. 2-0 Benfica.
Josh, what was yours again? I
Oh,
said
4-0 Benfica. I don't think Carabao will do much for them.
I went for 4-1. I went for 3-1 PSV against Union St. Gilloise. What was yours again, Josh? You said
3-1 as well.
1 as well. Yeah. Juve Dortmund's gonna be an interesting game, bro. Juve off the back of wins in the league, they've won every single game. Dortmund have won 3 out of the last 4. They've won every single game in the league. Except for one. They drew one game, but they won. But they're unbeaten as well. Both teams are unbeaten this season so far. Away at Juve, Dortmund away at Juve. It's gonna be a tough game, isn't it? Where's this game? Like, what's your overall feeling ahead of this game? Like, what's your sort of like preview for this game?
On me?
Yeah, how are you feeling ahead of this game?
I think Juventus are going to be very tired because they had a 4-3 game against Inter, and it went all the way to the 90th minute. So I think they put a lot of effort in that big derby of theirs. So I think they may be a bit more tired than Dortmund in terms of coming into this game. Obviously, Dortmund are traveling, but it's not that far. So I think Dortmund might have a chance. I think Dortmund will win 2-1.
Really?
Yeah, I think Juventus will be tired into this game because after a game like that, the amount of energy you're expending, especially, yeah, and they use their strongest team as well, so yeah, I think Dortmund will have a chance with that one.
Bossa Blue and Tifosi.
Big up Tifosi and Bossa Blue.
And I actually went for 3-1 to Juventus, but you know what I'm gonna do now? I'm gonna change it up.
Flip flop, man.
I'm gonna go 4-3 Juventus. Classic. I'm gonna go for another 4-3. Juve might be involved in another one. Wait, Josh, what was yours again? You said Juve.
2-2 draw.
2-2 draw. Okay.
That could actually make sense because that would make sense.
Exactly.
Real Madrid at home to Marseille. Real Madrid won 4 out of the last 4 games. Playing some decent football. Been the 3-4-3 system for 4-3-3. They look so good, man. They look a lot better, man. Real Madrid. Obviously, Bellingham returning. Valverde, they've got Camavinga back as well. Tchouaméni, Housen, got some good players, man. Real Madrid. I'm gonna go 3-1 Real Madrid. Josh, you said Real Madrid win as well, yeah?
Yeah, 3-1 win as well. Not very original, but
King.
I have a feeling this will be a draw. I think Madrid will underestimate Marseille. Obviously, Marseille has the Mister who must not be named up front who has been on fire. They got Weah now. They got a decent team. I'm gonna go 2-2 draw with that one.
Nah, bro. No. You're good, man. Kai, I enjoyed your comments, bro. Don't worry about it. You're good, man. Real obviously backing Real Madrid to win. Spurs Villarreal. Spurs debut back in the Champions League after a few years at home to Villarreal. I'm gonna go for a 3-1 Spurs win. You know, I think Spurs will go at it because I think Spurs on their first game back, they're gonna want it to win, and that's at home as well. They're gonna want it a lot more. Villarreal obviously having a good season so far, but I think Spurs win this one. What do you man saying? I said Spurs 3-1. Josh, you said what was it again? Spurs. What was it?
2-0 Villarreal.
Yeah, you said 2-0 Villarreal. King.
Both teams have had good starts to their season. I do like Tottenham under Thomas Frank, but Spurs are starting to have a couple injuries, so it'll be a close one. I think 2-1. 2-1 Spurs.
Next up, we got Olympiacos Paphos. I'm gonna go 4-1 Olympiacos. No, sorry, 3-0 Olympiacos. Sorry, 3-0. David Luiz plays for them. Paphos.
Olympiacos Paphos. Yeah, just give me the 4-0 Olympiacos.
Josh, what did you say again? You said
2-0 Olympiacos. I don't see anything other than an Olympiacos win at this season.
no. I'm not writing predictions down. We're just previewing the games. We're not doing that right now. Slavia Prague, Bodo Glimt.
2-1 Slavia Prague.
I'm gonna go 3-1 Bodo Glimt.
1-1 draw.
Ajax Inter.
Ooh.
This is
3-1
easy.
Inter. 3-1
Yeah,
Inter. After the loss, they want a big comeback.
I went
And I
3-1
don't think
Inter.
Ajax is. Yeah, 3-1 Inter.
What did you say, Josh? 2-0 Inter?
2-0 Inter. Yeah, solid victory.
And next up, your game, King. Preview the game, bro. Floor's yours, man. Chelsea, talk to me about Chelsea and how you feeling ahead of this game. Bayern Munich away, tough opponent, and what are you
Yeah.
feeling as well?
I mean, Bayern had an easy game on the weekend against Hamburgers. They won 6-0. They look dangerous. I don't like Bayern Munich in the sense of they worry me because of their attack. Harry Kane, obviously the
Elise.
wingers that they have as well. Elise, them two are going to be problems. Harry Kane likes scoring against London teams, especially ours.
Luis
Elise,
Diaz.
yeah, Luis Diaz as well. He likes scoring. So they have a good attack. Midfield is going to be an issue as well. I think we can win the midfield battle, but the one thing worrying me is my defense. I think my defense is going to be the biggest issue. I think my defense was really bad against Brentford. I still don't trust my goalkeeper.
Garnacho at the back.
Nah. It's more Tosin rather than Chalobah. I like Chalobah. I think Tosin is too big of a grown man to be playing like the way he does, and if he goes 1-on-1, it's a long day. How do I feel? How do I feel this is gonna happen? I feel we have to get a draw out of it, but I feel like we're gonna lose. But I can't. I don't know. I'd be happy with just getting a draw out of this game. I just don't want to lose the first game of the Champions League. I feel like in the big away games against a team like Bayern, you just have to come out with a point and then win the other games. I think this is not going to define whether we make it to the next round or not. But
Yeah.
we need to have a good performance just to put a marker down for this season. So we do step it up to bigger teams. We have Cole Palmer coming back, and he was a big difference when he came on in the game. I think second half against Brentford, when we put on our better plays, we played a lot better. Oh yeah, Musiala's he's out for the season, but they still have other players like that. Nabry as well.
Not for the season, half the season. I think he's back half in the mid season. I think he said.
But he's not going to be the same for a long time. Not going to be the same for a long time because that was a bad injury. Nabry is also there and he likes to score against London teams. The last time he scored against us, he said London was red. So
good man.
Just for that alone, I would like to beat them. I would like to beat them because of him, because of Kane, and because Elise picked Bayern over us. So we need to tell him he made the wrong decision. But I'm just gonna go with a 1-1 draw. Maybe no 2-2 draw actually 2-2 draw.
On average, 16 to 18 points is needed to qualify for top 8. Yeah, top 8 is the aim. I think Chelsea.
I don't think we do top 8. I think we make the next the qualifying bit.
Do you think you'll make it like 12th, 13th
in something like that, like 9th, 10th, 11th?
Your run in the Champions League, I think you've got a very tough run in the Champions League. Actually,
there's only 2 tough games. The rest of them, I feel like we can win.
You've got Benfica. You've got Ajax.
Yeah, Benfica at home, we should win. Ajax, we should win.
Barcelona is the game you should.
Yeah, we should. Yeah, that will be a loss. But Karabag, that should be a win.
Atalanta away is tough too. Away.
That can be a draw.
And Napoli away. That would be a very
Napoli away. Yeah, Napoli away. That's hard as well.
You guys
Pafos at home should win. So we should win more than we lose.
Yeah, I agree.
It's just going to be 9 to 24. I think we play a playoff.
I think you lose this one though. I'm gonna go 2-1 Bayern. I think Chelsea will go and put up a fight. I think it'll be a good game, but I think Brian will just nick it. I'm gonna go 2-1 Bayern. What are you saying, Josh? What's your prediction again?
I felt the same way as King said in terms of their defense. I think that's going to let them down. I do think it'll be a sort of thriller, 3-2 thriller. I think Chelsea side. I think Cucurella is going to bang in a goal Evra style, as I mentioned earlier. Palmer will get a penalty. But I think Bayern will race 3-1 up after going 1-0 down. It'll be that sort of game, similar to the Bayern-Manchester United game in 2023. It's like Chelsea will put up a good fight, but ultimately Bayern will have enough firepower for them.
Obviously, the next game, Liverpool, Atletico. I said 3-1 to Liverpool. I think Liverpool have had a good start to the season. I know the performance has not been amazing, but they've gotten over the line in games, and that's what Champions mentality does. You know, you have that mentality, you get over the line in games. Atletico had a slow start to the season. They've only won their first game on the weekend. They've only just got their first win. So, I don't know. I could go. I'm probably going to say 3 on Liverpool. I think Liverpool will just about go and beat Atletico Madrid. What are you saying, Josh? What was your prediction again? You said Liverpool.
I said 2-0 Liverpool. I think it'll be a professional performance. Like you said, Atletico Madrid, they're off to a slow start, albeit they did win at the weekend, but I think Liverpool will have too much for them. I don't think it will be another late job. I think it will take them time to break down Atleti's defence, but I think they'll snatch it earlier on than the 80th minute, as we've seen them in Prem so far.
King, what's your prediction for this game?
For me, I feel like it's going to be 1-0 Atletico. I think Liverpool against Burnley struggled to break down their defense for the most part of the game, and it took a penalty from one of the Burnley players foolishly putting his hand up in the last minute. I think Mo Salah didn't play well. I think their attackers weren't that great on the weekend, and I feel like if they play like that against Atletico, or play the way they're playing for the first 4 games against Atletico, they're gonna lose, because Atletico are the best team at getting a goal and just holding on to it. So I think Atletico will score early on a counter, and then they'll just defend for the rest of the game. And I don't think Liverpool will be able to unlock them, unless Mo Salah has a good game. Because if Mo Salah plays the way he did on the weekend, where he's doing the disappearing act, yeah, 1-0 Atletico.
Isak's not in the squad as well for the Champions League this week. I think he's not playing as well this week.
Yeah,
I don't know. He's not in the
I don't
Champions.
think
He's not in the squad. He's
I
not in the
don't
squad.
think-
I was
I don't
about to
think
say, if he's able to come off the bench, then it could be a
got
different
right
story.
Yeah.
So what's your prediction again for this game, King?
1-0 Atletico. I feel like their
I
luck's
would
gonna run out,
I
because
would
that's what's been happening. They've been playing terribly, but just been getting them late winners. And the last game was one of the worst games I've seen them play. So, like in the last couple minutes when I was watching it, they weren't playing particularly any well. They just got away with it.
Big up Indian Scouser, big up to you, bro. If you're free, hop on for a bit, bro. I'll send you the link. If you're free, I'll send you the link. Liverpool 2-0 Atletico, 1-0 LFC. Fair enough. Big up, lads. 4 games, 4 late winners, but that's what champions do. Clutch again, but not gonna lie, this isn't sustainable. Atletico is just gonna be a better version of Burnley, but I think we'll get the job done. Yeah, you should. I mean, you guys had 27 shots against Burnley to their 2. 27 shots.
How many of them were on target?
I think they had 27 shots on target. I think.
On target, bloody hell.
No, sorry, not target. I remember they had 27 shots. I remember they had 27 shots. If not mistaken, I remember that. I remember. Do you know what do you call their Do you know Robbie's brother? You know Robbie's brother, yeah. I think he was telling a stat on the Roundup show on the weekend. I think they were saying that Liverpool had 27 shots, 27 attempts. Okay, my bad. 27 attempts.
Yeah, only 4 of them on target. That's not enough to beat Atleti.
No clear-cut chances, really.
Yeah.
Okay, but yeah, I'm gonna go Liverpool 3-1. PSG Atalanta.
3-0 PSG.
I went for 2-1 Atalanta when I found out the injuries. At first I said 3-1, and then I found out the injuries. I said 2-1, but then I don't know, man. I can't predict this game. Actually, it's gonna be tough.
Who's out?
Doué's out. Kvaratskhelia out.
Dembele's out, I think.
Dembele's out. I'm gonna go 2-2 this game. Actually, I think Lookman will score 2, and I think Barcola will score 1. Vitinha will score 1. I'll go 2-2.
So who's their attack right now then? Let me see who they played on the weekend. So their attack was Gonzalo Ramos, Barcola, and what did Kvaratskhelia got injured? So then it's Mbaye. Oh, yeah, 1-0 PSG.
Barcola will cook. Sorry, what's your prediction again?
1-0 PSG, I think.
1-0.
Yeah. 1-0.
Club Brugge,
Club
I'm gonna
Brugge,
go
who?
2-1 Monaco. Monaco. Club Brugge are home to Monaco. I'm gonna go 2-1 Monaco.
Yeah, that was my prediction as well.
Josh, I hate your fault today.
2-1 Monaco?
2-1 Monaco.
Yeah, 2-1 Monaco. I'll go with that.
So we all have the same prediction. Copenhagen versus Leverkusen. That might be a decent game, you know. That might be a decent game to talk about, because obviously Leverkusen, Erik ten Hag sacked. They've still got some decent players in the team. I'm gonna go 3-1 Leverkusen.
2-0 Leverkusen.
Josh?
1-1 draw.
Next up, we've got Frankfurt Galatasaray.
1-1 draw for that game.
Yeah, I went 1-1 as well. 1-1.
1-0 Frankfurt.
City Napoli. I went for 2-1 Napoli because I have a feeling, you know what it is? Antonio Conte, he loves to turn up against Man City at the Etihad for some reason. Every club he's been to, he's won at the Etihad. Every club he's been to. He's been to Spurs, won there. He went to Chelsea, won there. So I don't remember him going to the Etihad with Man City. I don't recall. Did he go to the Etihad with Man City? Sorry, with Inter against Man City?
Last season.
Sure.
No, Inter. Has he
Oh,
ever
Inter. Sorry, my bad. I'm getting
Yeah,
confused with Juventus. So my bad.
Yeah, did he go there with Inter Milan when he was manager? Somebody in the chat, correct me if I'm wrong.
I don't know.
I think he's gone there, but I don't think he's won there. But even then, like I said, my point still stands. Every club he's gone to, he's won. So I'm going to go 2-1 Napoli. I have a feeling he'll win there with Napoli. KDB bags a brace. Imagine that. KDB brace against City at the Etihad. Okay, so my point still stands. Everywhere he's been, and he's been to the Etihad with that team, he's won. So Spurs he won, Chelsea he won. So I'm going to go 2-1 Napoli.
Nice. 3-1 Napoli. Højlund brace, Højlund brace, and KDB the third.
Fair enough.
Yeah, he's gonna do a celebration. He's gonna do that.
That'd be funny. And Josh, you said 2-1 City, yeah?
Yeah, 2-1 City. I hear what you say with Conte's record at the Etihad, but Conte's record in Europe is also quite spooky. So I think law of averages, I think City will get the win here. I mean, it is at the Etihad, I think. So
It is.
yeah. So I'll go 2-1 City.
Guys, check it out. This should be loving the work happening at Arsenal. I'm hearing fans say Arteta needs a statue if he brings on the Premier.
Well, I mean, I don't think that's ludicrous to say, but I mean, after 22 years. But
If he wins you the Champions League, yes. Not the Premier League. The Premier League, George Graham's done that. Arsene Wenger's done that.
yeah, to be fair, George Graham should have one before him, much longer before. Last manager with a European trophy as well. So
unless he wins the Champions League, because he'll be the only manager in Europe.
Hey, come on, Akavin, you know my stance on that.
Now he'll be the only manager to win your European Cup, though. To be fair,
Oh, never going to happen, unfortunately.
the first manager to win your European Cup. The first manager to win your European Cup. If he does, I'm just saying. Not, I don't think he will, but if he does, then he has to. He should.
Oh yeah, of course. But listen, these are hypotheticals here. No point talking about it at this stage.
Newcastle take on Barcelona. Barcelona at home. That's going to be an interesting game, isn't it? Newcastle first get. I think the first time playing Barcelona. I think.
No, I think they played each other in the Champions League back in like 2002. I think Newcastle won at St James's Park as well.
Okay.
1-0.
I'm gonna go 3-1 Barca though this game. I think Barca wins this game because I just think that they have more quality at the end of the day. And Barca are on absolute tear right now. I watched a bit of their game on the weekend. They look really, really good. They look very, very, very good. Newcastle, Barca is going to be a good game to watch. What are you guys saying? Josh, I think you said Barca win or Newcastle win?
No, I said 2-2. I think Barcelona will go 2-0 up and Newcastle will make the comeback. Raucous St. James's Park atmosphere.
I can see now Burn bracing the late free kick. That'd be
Burn hat trick.
Dan Burn. Remember that performance against PSG? Dan Burn.
He wouldn't have to come up against Yamal either. So
I saw a bit of the game, a little bit, just a few plays. But even I don't need to see the whole game to tell you that you guys were cooking. Anyways, I don't need to watch the whole game to tell you guys that you guys were cooking, just a bit. But yeah, what are you man saying, King?
3-2 Barca. Controversial penalty at the end. Obviously, UEFA likes to go against Newcastle.
That's what happened to PSG. That's what happened to Newcastle when they got knocked out of PSG. Don't forget, and that's why they got knocked. Sorry, King. Finish up, bro.
Yeah. 3-2 Barca. Controversial penalty at the end. That's what I'm gonna have.
Yamal's injured, but Yamal's out for this game. Groin injury. So I think it'll be Rafinha. It'll be Rafinha, Lewandowski, Ferran, Fermin Lopez, Pedri, Gabi. Is Pedri injured? Is he fit? Is Pedri fit? Gabi's out.
Also out.
Rafinha, Rashford. Who scored the other day for Barca? I forgot. Not Fermin Lopez, another one.
Rashi playing. Pedri is fit.
Rooney Bargy might get a run out. Rooney Bargy could get a run out. So yeah, I reckon Barca win 3-1. And last but not least, what's the last game again? Sporting versus Kairat Almaty. I went for 4-1 Sporting Lisbon. I have a feeling Kairat will score the opening goal, shock opening goal, and Sporting will go blow them away. 4-1.
3-0 Sporting.
King?
5-0 Sporting.
Okay. Fair enough. But that's the predictions. Any more thoughts on the Champions League before we close out? Or anything?
Who do you guys think is going to win it? Or at least get to the semis? Who do you think the Final Four is going to be?
I think PSG win it again. I have a feeling PSG will go back to the final. I think Real Madrid make the semifinals. It'll be PSG, Real Madrid semifinal. I think PSG win. And I think Real Madrid will just about make it to the semifinals, and lose there. Barca might make the final this time. It would be PSG Barca. Do you know what I would have wished about? I would have wished last year was a PSG Barca final. That'd have been so much more interesting to watch, more end to end. I think it'd be more classic. This year, I think PSG Barca final would be really fun to watch. I really want to see a PSG Barca final. So much to it. So much antics. So many antics. So many, so much to the game. Obviously, Barca, the talent that Barca have, the talent that PSG have, the battle of the midfield, the battle of the managers even, even Dembele versus his old club. Can't wait to see that. I know the PSG played Barca last time out, but at what cost? I mean, Barca were what the last time they played was 2 years ago, and then PSG won. PSG won the tie. Dembele scored, but this time will be more interesting. It'll be a lot more interesting. Barca PSG. I can't wait for that game. We're gonna preview that game next week, people. We're gonna preview that. Barca, that defense is getting exposed earlier than expected. But you guys will have injuries. hopefully, or not hopefully. I mean, I reckon you guys should have players fit for the run. Spurs will probably win it. The Nightmares. Oh no. Nah, bro. Nah. I'm gonna say dark horse Chelsea. They have a run in them. They have a run in them in the Champions League. I reckon you know what it is with Chelsea. They might not be the favorites, but for me, they have a run in They have a run in Europe. Chelsea, with the squad that they have in Europe, I reckon they should have a run. They should go for. I reckon Chelsea could make the quarters, and maybe have a decent run. You know what I mean? What are you saying, King? How are you feeling about Chelsea in the Champions League this year? How do you fare yourselves? And
It depends. I feel like the games against Bayern and PSG are going to decide whether I think we have a chance to go far or not. I feel like how we show ourselves in the bigger games are going to be the indicator of whether we can do it in the later rounds. I think that's going to be the determining factor, because even if you get like to the, let's say we finish 9 to 32, and then do the once it gets to home and away fixtures, do we have enough to beat the best in Europe to go through and get the job done? Those two games, I think, in the league stage will tell me whether we can or not. Do I think we're going to be the English team that makes it the furthest? Probably not. I think the more likely teams to go further in the CL are probably Liverpool and Arsenal. I don't think City will go far just because defensively they're very weak. I don't think Tottenham are going to go far just because the injuries are going to pile up for them, and anytime they lose any of their main starting 11, their backups aren't that good. So I think those two won't make it too far. But yeah, I feel in terms of the English teams, Liverpool are more likely to make it the farthest than Arsenal than us. And then the teams I'm worried about in Europe, your Bayerns, your Barca's, your PSGs. I'm not worried about Madrid. I don't think they're that great. For me personally. And anywhere else, am I worried about? I'm not worried about any of the Italian teams either. You're muted.
sorry, bro. Never write off Real Madrid. One thing I have to say in the Champions League: never write off Real Madrid. Never write them off. Even if they're not playing the greatest, it's their competition at the end of the day. They've won it 15 times. It's hard to really write them off, even if they might not be great. You know what I mean? You can never write.
I will until they get their balance sorted. I don't think they'll ever be that great, and I don't think Carvajal at right back is going to be good for against most teams. He's going to get spun out. He's going to get spun out his chair. He's sent shops.
He's been good, by the way. Carvajal's been really good this season, by the way, so far.
Yeah, it's okay to look good against Spanish teams, but in Champions League, I don't think he's going to be that guy. I don't think Madrid have the team.
Experience is key, though.
I don't think Madrid have the team at the moment.
Look at that ninja turtle hunting for blood. Mbappe's gonna want it big time this year. Last season they missed out big time with the performances. Mbappe's gonna need it. He's gonna want it big time this year. Mbappe wants his first Champions League title.
Yeah, I can't be scared of a team that got body bagged by Arsenal in Champions League. I can't be scared of that team. They got reinstilled the fear into me. Yeah. Any team that get body bagged like that by Arsenal, I'm not scared of them.
Are you scared of PSG?
Yes, I am.
Even if you beat them in the Club World Cup final.
Yeah, still scared of them. Because if they are on top and they have a fully fit team, on a one-off game you can beat them, but home and away, nah. I don't like them. I don't like Barca. I don't like Bayern. Those are the three teams I'm worried about most in Europe. Then it goes maybe Liverpool, Arsenal in England. City over 2 legs, I think I can do it. Tottenham over 2 legs, light work. But Arsenal, Liverpool, PSG, Barca, and
I think you'll beat Arsenal in the Champions League.
No, it'll be difficult. It'll be difficult.
Because squad depth matters, and in this type of game, squad depth is what matters the most.
Yeah, but it depends on starting 11 versus starting 11.
Compared to Arsenal, I think you have the depth over them. I think you have the squad depth. You have the better.
Hard disagree.
No, I think I'm not saying better squad, better players. I think squad depth. They have better squad depth than you guys because I think you guys are a Gyökeres injury away from having to play Mikel Merino up top again. I know he scores
Yeah,
goals,
definitely.
but at the end of the day, it's not. You don't have the depth compared to Chelsea. Like for example, Chelsea, if they get Liam Delap back, they have a striker. They have a backup striker to, João Pedro. You've already got Gittins. You've got certain players as well. So that's what I'm trying to say. I think you guys can. I think Chelsea over 2 legs will beat Arsenal.
Yeah,
But in
but
a one-off game, I'll say Arsenal. In a
no, over,
one-off,
over 2 legs are more likely Arsenal. I think the five, as I said, the five favorites are Arsenal, Liverpool, PSG, Barca, Bayern. Those are the top five for me in CL.
there's a lot of teams waiting to explode. Not literally, but football could be good this season. We shall see.
But any team in Italy, no. Any
Madrid have
all
improved a
the
lot.
other European
They
teams,
have.
no.
Dean House has
That's
been
me
really
though.
good. Truthfully, I want to see a good run from Madrid, Bayern, and Barca. All of them are capable of winning the Champions League, but all of them can lose to Liverpool. True. If you ask me, Liverpool are the best depth right now. Liverpool will be the biggest threat in the Champions League. They are this season. I think they are the biggest threat in the
No,
Champions.
Liverpool have depth problems as well in their centre back position.
That is true. I think in January they go for Guehi.
They're not going for him. They said they aren't going to wait for it till he's free. So they're not bringing anyone in January. Put it this way: there were a Van Dijk injury using Gomez at centre back.
That is true.
So
but the one thing Liverpool can do is they can bring someone up from the academy, and that guy can look really, really good. The thing is with Liverpool, they have brought in some really good academy players in the past few seasons as well.
I mean, they sold their academy centre back Kwanzaa to Leverkusen.
Gerald Kwanzaa, he wasn't that good.
He sold him to
he wasn't that good. Gerald Kwanzaa, I'll be honest with you.
They got Leone as well, the youngster.
Leone is a good player. Leone's a good player.
But yeah, it'll be interesting this year.
Josh, thoughts on the Champions League? How are you feeling ahead of it overall?
Well, based on what you two said, I do agree for the most part in terms of English teams. I do agree with King. I mean, Liverpool, they've got the most heritage. It will only make sense if they go furthest out of any team in England. Chelsea, obviously, you said Akevin, they've got a good run in them, unfortunately.
Yeah.
It is Chelsea European heritage at the end of the day. No shame in admitting that. In terms of other teams, Bayern will always be in the conversation. You can never write off Real Madrid. My personal favourites for the competition, obviously I want Arsenal in the final. But failing that, I want the first El Clasico final. And I think Barcelona will win the Champions League this season. I mean, you can't write off Hansi Flick. You got the likes of Yamal, Lewandowski, Rafinha, Pedri, Kibasi at centre back. Chesney's a decent keeper as well. I know from his time at Arsenal as well. I feel like we are underestimating Man City to an extent, mainly because this is Pep Guardiola we're talking about. I mean, at the end of the day, you write him off at your own peril. They've been there and done it before. But I wouldn't be surprised if they did perform. Overall, I think Barcelona will be the winners. Against who? I'm not sure. Like I said, failing Arsenal, I hope it's an El Clasico final. But realistically, I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure who we'll come up against. Like you two have said already, it's so open this year, and I'm looking forward to good football.
Yeah, you're right. It is real open. In regards to Man City, they need to buy a right back in January for them to have a chance. Because if they don't get a right back, I feel that's going to be a big issue for them in the Champions League. I think their defense is unbalanced at the moment.
The defense is quite poor.
I don't normally big up Man City, but big up to my Asian guy Kuzinov. Big up to him. Top performance. Played very, very well that day. Got to give credit where it's due to obviously my Asian dons as well. Which other player? I mean, obviously for me, there's only one club I want to win the Champions League. Obviously, it's Real Madrid. I have a lot of respect for that football club, and I always will. For many reasons as well. Dean Howson, new addition. Alvaro Fernandez, new addition. We shall see. We shall see if Real Madrid have a run in them. I think they can make the quarter semifinals. I think semifinals is the ceiling for me, if you ask me. I think they can make the semifinals and probably lose to PSG. I think it'll be PSG Real Madrid semi-final. I have a feeling that might be the case. That could be interesting to see. City, I think they're still in their rebuild phase. I reckon they're more competitive. I reckon they can compete for the Premier League more so than the Champions League. The Champions League has more quality. I think with PSG, Barca, I think those teams are still better than Man City. I don't think City have enough to compete with those teams yet. I think City have some good players. Excuse me, they have some good players, but I don't see City beating those sides yet. Not as of right now. I don't see them beating them. I reckon Liverpool have it in them to go far. Chelsea have a run in them. In my opinion, I think Chelsea could make the quarters. Like I said, Chelsea are my dark horses in Europe. You can never write Chelsea off. I think Chelsea in Europe they have it in them to go on a run and maybe make the semifinals at best. We shall see. If I had to give you my 4 teams that make the semifinals, I think this year the four contending teams I give Liverpool up there, Barca, PSG, and I can never write off Real Madrid. That's my 4 teams. Real Madrid, when it comes to the knockout stages, they turn it up. Obviously, at the start of the year, you look at Real Madrid, and be like, oh, they don't look great. But when it comes to the knockout stages, over 2 legs, never write off Real Madrid. Never write off Real Madrid. You can never write them off. As much as they don't play well, as much as you don't think they look good on the eye, you can never write Real Madrid off. Still, as the heritage is there, the European heritage, these players have been there. Bellingham's been there, done it. Valverde's been there, done it. Carvajal's been there, done it. Investments from the past. I always talk about investments from the past. These guys are investments from the past, and Real Madrid have it in them to get to the semifinals. Obviously, with a young center back pairing, Dean Howson is a young center back. Still gonna have some time to gel in, but he's looking good so far. Camavinga, Tchouaméni, goalkeeper Courtois. I think Real Madrid have the squad. It's about the chemistry. Can they sort it out before the knockout stage? I think they can. I think they'll make a run. So yeah, those are my 4 teams to make the semifinals, and not semifinals. Excuse me, to win the competition. I'm gonna go PSG 1, Barca 2, Liverpool 3, Real Madrid 4. If I had to rank in order, but like I said, I'm not writing off Real Madrid. Those are my 4 contenders for the Champions League this year. If you had to give me my top 4, that's my thing so far. City can compete. They can, but in my opinion, compared to the likes of Barca, Real Madrid, Chelsea, Arsenal, let's say Liverpool, PSG, Real Madrid. Yeah, those guys, don't see City beating them. Don't see City beating them. Arsenal will be out of first sight. By Barca, I'll be there, Joshua. Do you know what it is with Arsenal? They always have a decent run, but they always fall short. I think Arsenal can make the quarterfinals this year. I think they'll lose in the quarterfinals to a Barca, maybe. Yeah, I agree with Barca Blue. I think Barcelona. If you guys meet Barca, I reckon they'll beat you. I think Barca have the talent. They've got the manager. They've got the tactics. They've got everything to get over the line. I think against Arsenal.
I don't disagree with that. I mean, they're my predicted winners for a reason. I mean, you were talking about your 4 semi-finalists. I have a sneaky suspicion Chelsea are going to find a way in there, and I hate to say it, but I just have that trepidation about it. At the end of the day, they are European heritage. They've proved themselves in the Club World Cup. Albeit, okay, they had a decent enough run to the final, but beating PSG in that manner takes some doing. Honestly, worst Chelsea squads, I think. Actually, no, I wouldn't say worst Chelsea squads, but Chelsea squads that have less morale have won the Champions League before. Like 2012, for example, they were in a very poor run of league form and what have you. It won't be anything like that. And they ended up winning it back in 2012. I don't see why they can't make it to the semis again.
Yeah,
I do agree with you on Barcelona. Obviously, I've predicted them to win. I wouldn't be surprised if PSG get knocked out before then, but I'm going to play it safe and I'm going to have them as the 3rd semi-finalist as well. And for the 4th one, For the fourth one, I'll go Real Madrid as well. I know it's quite a cop out. I know it's a boring answer, but at the end of the day, Real Madrid are Real Madrid. I know they had an embarrassing season last year. Lost the Copa del Rey final. They got slapped 5-1 in the Champions League. There was that whole Ballon d'Or fiasco where they kicked up a fuss. But
Yeah.
I think they will bounce back this year. Like you guys were saying earlier with Mbappe, he's going to be desperate to win it. He left PSG last season and PSG ended up winning it. That's going to add more fire to his belly. That's going to give him all the extra motivation he needs to turn it on when it matters most. So I wouldn't be surprised to see Real Madrid there at all. But I'd like to hear King's prediction as well for the semi-finals.
Top 4 predictions. I mean, top 4 for your top 4 contenders for Champions League. If you guys had to.
It's difficult to do it now. I think it would be very easy after the league phase, because if you looked at last year's European competitions, all 3 of them, it's the teams normally that are in the top 4 that would make it to the semi-final. I think last year 3 of the 4 teams in the semi-finals were teams that finished top 4. The only one that didn't was Liverpool, because they got knocked out by PSG, who were the outlier, but it was on penalties. So, and then if you look at the other European competitions, it was pretty much similar. If you finished top 4 in the league phase, you had a bigger chance of making it to the Champions League semi-final. And I think that's going to happen. So I'm going to do it based on who I think will finish top 4 in the league phase. And I think the top 4 in the league phase will be Arsenal, Liverpool, Barca, PSG. So I think those are the 4 that will make it to the semi, based on the fact that they'll be top 4 in the league phase.
So you're saying Liverpool,
Arsenal, Barca,
Arsenal,
PSG.
Barca, PSG.
Yeah,
Okay.
because if you looked at the European competitions, it's the ones that do the best in the league phase that make it to. There was one outlier last season in PSG, but it was a penalty shootout away from it being all 4 with Liverpool.
Is that in order?
No, in order.
Who's your favorite? Who's your number 1 favorite to win the Champions League this year? If you had to pick one,
Barca. I think Barca would have won it last year if they got through Inter.
possible, very possible. They could have won the quad last year, Barca.
Yeah, I think they would have beaten PSG in the final, and I think it would have been
Easily.
a much better final.
Easily.
More competitive.
Yeah.
Joshua was surprised. He said Arsenal. That's a trophy in itself, my friend.
Ranveer, come on now.
But yeah, like I said, my top 4. I'm gonna say it again. PSG number 1, Barca number 2, Liverpool number 3, Real Madrid number 4. Putting Real Madrid in the mix.
Yeah, I don't think Madrid this year. I just think they need another season of seasoning.
I just can't write off Real Madrid as much as obviously you guys said that they ain't gonna do much this season. I can't write them off. It's hard for me to write off Real Madrid. Like, you just can never, for me personally.
I understand it, but their defense is not good enough for Champions League at the moment.
Dean Housen's been good though. Dean Housen's been really good though.
Yeah, but the rest of their centre backs are either
Mili-
over the edge or
Militao's quality. Militao's quality as well. And if Rudiger can stay fit for the knockouts, I reckon they've got it in them to go through. Rudiger's.
I think they'll have a poor league phase that's stopped them.
I'm right. You can't. Fair enough, bro. That's you. Man's nice profile picture again, Joshua.
I had to put it close up in case people thought I just put Osama bin Laden as my PFP. So, I don't know.
Madrid 1, Liverpool 2, PSG 3, 4, City. Wow, no Barca or but no Barcelona in that mix.
I think Monkey did say earlier in the chat, Barcelona are 1 injury away from a crisis, apparently. So,
nah, man, that's crazy. I don't have City in that mix. I don't see Man City in that. I don't think they're better than Barca, but I don't think they're even better than Bayern Munich, if you ask me. I don't think they're better than Chelsea, even. If you ask me, in the Champions League.
City are better than Chelsea in the Champions League.
Nah, not in the Champions League.
Oh yeah,
I think
Chelsea are back juju about them.
No, I think Chelsea over 2 games will beat him.
No, not with our goalkeeper. They have Donnarumma.
Change City with Bayern. Okay, fair. You got Bayern. Fair enough. Bayern could do something, but I don't see it. They could, but I don't see it. Like they had the players to make a run, but I don't see them doing
Who's
it.
in goal for Bayern?
Vincent Company. The only thing is Vincent Company's experience in the Champions League is not all that. It's the experience that the manager has in the Champions League. He doesn't have all that. He has the players, but he doesn't have experience. That's the only issue. Vincent Company. I think Salah will go in the Champions League again this season. Haaland will finish in the campaign as the Champions League top scorer. That's interesting. Pedri is the glue. If he's injured, it's gone. Possible. Still Neuer, man. Bro, Neuer's longevity is crazy, man. Top quality goalkeeper, man. Still. Read my question, Nick, and that was genuine. Oh, sorry, mate. Sorry. I didn't see that, bro. Who's y'all picks to go up before the knockouts? For the knockouts. You know what it is? I know I said Napoli could beat City, but Antonio Conte in the Champions League is not all that. He doesn't do well in the Champions League, to be fair. I'm gonna go Napoli. I think Napoli get knocked out. Maybe Atletico Madrid. They might have a poor run. They might have a poor campaign in the Champions League. I'm gonna go Atletico Madrid. They might have a poor campaign. And I'm gonna go with Villarreal. I think their fixtures are a bit tough as well. Leverkusen getting knocked out is a fair shout. That's a fair shout, to be fair. Yeah.
Well, that's not making the 9 to 24 as well.
And I think Newcastle might get knocked out. The only thing is Newcastle suddenly might hurt them.
Nah, Newcastle will be fine. Newcastle will be like 21 to 24.
It depends who they play in the playoffs. To be fair, it depends. I don't think Newcastle finishes in the top 8. I think they make playoffs. They'll scrape it in the playoffs. I reckon Newcastle. It depends who they play. Like I said, if they get, like, for example, they can play someone from their own country. It could be a Chelsea Newcastle. It could be a Man City Newcastle. I tip Man City over Newcastle, if that's the case.
I feel like Newcastle against most European teams in the playoffs could win in 2 legs.
No,
most teams don't want to go to St. James's Park.
They could play an English club, to be fair. They could play an English club and get knocked out.
But that's even worse if they play an English club, because then they will have more of a chance. Let's say if it's a Spurs or a City, they'll know their weaknesses. But
yeah, Leverkusen seems a bit different as well. Sorry, Kings. Sorry.
Yeah, it depends on who Newcastle get in the playoffs. I think Newcastle make the playoffs, but I don't know what position. But there's a lot of bad teams in the Champions League this year.
Top scorer.
That'll be out fully.
Top scorer prediction.
I'm gonna back Gyökeres for this one. I'm sorry.
No, it's fair. It's fair. Gyökeres has done well in the Champions League, to be fair. I don't disagree with that at all. That's a fair shot. Mbappe. I think he's gonna want blood. You know what it is with him? You know what it is with Real Madrid? Mbappe wants this Champions League really badly. There's a reason he joined Madrid. I know PSG just won the Champions League without him, but he wants to win it with his dream club, and he's gonna want it. I think Mbappe will get top scorer. He got top scorer in Europe last season, to be fair, so I'm gonna go with it. And yeah, he makes a good point. World Cup year as well. Mbappe in a World Cup year, it could be a fair shout. Isak and Mbappe race. I don't think Isak will get top scorer. Isak will be, you know what it is with Isak? He might be playing with a bunch of top quality players, and it might add to the stats because you have Wirtz, you still have Ekitike, you still have Salah. The stats might derail a little bit. I don't think I'll give it to Isak. I don't think Isak's in. I think Mbappe, Haaland, Gyökeres is a fair shot. What about João Pedro from Chelsea? Do you see him in that mix at all?
No.
Why not?
Lewandowski could be a shout, actually. Lewandowski could get a goal. He's been scoring a lot for Barca lately. Lewandowski.
Not
Rafinha.
Rafinha. Nah.
Nah, Rafinha.
My two is Haaland or
Rafinha.
Lua. I think
Wasn't Rafinha
Haaland.
the top scorer last season in the Champions League? Wasn't Rafinha the top scorer last season? I swear he was, right, Rafinha? Or was
Was
it
he? I
Dembele?
don't even know.
Was it
Let me
Dembele
check.
or Rafinha? I forgot who it was. I think it was Dembele, no? Or actually, no, it was Rafinha, I think. Somebody correct me, please. I'm confused. I think it's Rafinha, no?
Let me see who was the last top scorers.
Rafinha, yeah, Rafinha scored 2. He scored 2 for top scorer and assist for Rafinha. Okay, Rafinha. It was Rafinha. Rafinha. He got
Was it Rafinha?
top scorer and top assist as well. Yeah, Rafinha is a shout. Rafinha is a shout.
Garassi was a top scorer as well. Lewandowski 11, Kane 11, Lautaro Martinez 9,
Harry Kane's under the shout.
Haaland had 8.
I'm gonna go Mbappe, but don't write off Lewandowski. Lewandowski has a good year with him in the Champions League. Lewandowski bags a lot.
Mbappe wasn't even on the list, was he?
No, he's up there.
Mbappe had 7 goals. My top 3 shouts are Haaland, Harry Kane, and Lewandowski. Those are the 3. I think Haaland's gonna score like 5 against some random team, and I think that'll prop them up.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, you can't write Lewandowski off. Yeah, you can't even. You still can't. He cut Ronaldo's record for most contributions in a single season. Fairs.
Dark horse for Lautaro Martinez, because he can score as well.
Rafinha just scored last season. Mbappe, Haaland. I'm gonna go with Mbappe. Josh, you said Gyökeres, yeah?
Yeah.
Gyökeres is a fair. He does score a lot of goals in the Champions
I'm
League.
thinking, like, I think of Arsenal's fixtures. I mean, he'll blank against Inter away. I think Arsenal will blank in general that game, but I mean, Kairat at home,
Dembele might be.
Olympiacos at home.
I think
Easy
Dembele
goal for him to bag.
I think for me, Dembele is a one-off. It'll be a one-off top scorer season last season. I rate Dembele. I think Dembele's turned it around. He's turned it around for sure. But I think top scorer might be a stretch because you still got top quality strikers in that competition. Rafinha is another shout as well. But I'm gonna go. Like I said, I'm gonna go with Mbappe. And don't be surprised if Vinny Jr. is gonna score as well. He's been doing well for Real Madrid lately. So I've been watching a few of his games. He's been playing a lot better for Real Madrid this season compared to last. Dembele's injured for like 6 to 8 weeks. So then that could be a detriment to his case for Champions League scorer.
Yeah.
That could be a detriment.
Isaac is a shout for dark horse just because I think Liverpool will get a lot of goals. So if Isaac does hit the ground running with them, he could be one, and Liverpool have a chance to go far. So Isaac could be another name that could be up there. Or Salah. We forgot Mo Salah as well. Forgot about Salah. Mo Salah running down the wing.
First, but yeah, that's our Champions League preview, people. We'll be back next week for Champions League Week 2 predictions. You lot played Champions League fantasy game. I used to. I found it boring, so I just stopped. Because you know what it is? I prefer playing. I had so many like FPL. I had like FPL. I had NBA fantasy. I had Champions League fantasy. It was so hard to handle. So I'm like, yeah, I need to drop one. Because at FPL, everyone plays that. Champions League fantasy, it got boring because just had to. You know, it's changing your team every single day. It's boring. It's not boring, but it's just a waste of your time for me. Because you have to. Do you know what it is? You could in the Champions League, you can actually change your team every single like match week. Like for example, you know, like this week you have like a Wednesday a Tuesday night match, a Wednesday night match, and a Thursday night match. You can change your team. You can change your team in that mix. Like in those few days, you can still change it. You know what I mean? But yeah. Worst could get some goals in the Champions League. He could. F1 Fantasy. F1 Fantasy. How is F1 Fantasy like? I never played it. Never played it.
I tried it. It's okay. F1 Fantasy okay.
But yeah, anyways, guys, we are gonna close out here. Make sure you guys hit the like button. Make sure you guys sub to the channel as well. Sub to King's channel. Link is in the title. King, let them know where we can find you. Where you're coming up, bro. Big ups to you for hopping on.
No problem. Anytime. African King Academy. I will be back on this channel on Wednesday for NFL, National Football League. So the American football. My
Yes.
Eagles beat the
Tomorrow.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Tomorrow I see you on my channel. Not tomorrow, I mean like Wednesday. Sorry.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Wednesday. Big Wednesday in the UK. And then other than that, on Wednesday I'll do some Champions League watch alongs. I won't be able to do Tuesday or Thursday, so I'll be doing a show with Rasta. Tuesday on my channel, Thursday on his, just to discuss the Champions League fixtures, etc., etc. So, but I will be fortunate. I'll be able to do the Bayern Chelsea game, so that should be fun. And then outside of that, nothing else really. It's just gonna be reviewing and watching CL football, which will be fun. And then on the weekend, Formula One is back, NFL, more Premier League, more games. We got Man United on the weekend, so that'll be a fun one. So yeah, two fun games in a row, away to Bayern and away to United. So big week ahead for my team. And yeah, that's it.
You pick 6 drivers and 2 teams. Yes, similar boots in FPL, like ×3 and all kind of shit. Points distributed on places, then bonus points put in and all that. Okay, fair enough. I got some news. I'm on holiday. And yeah, you told me, bro. You told me big up to you, man. Enjoy your holiday, bro. Enjoy your holiday. Man set Garnacho 3 own goals. Josh, appreciate you taking 2-3 hours of your time, bro. Appreciate you, man.
No worries, man.
For being on the show and for being on the channel. I'll see you guys on Friday. Champions League review. I've decided we're gonna do it we're gonna do it before the match weeks now. So for example, next week before the match week, we're gonna review the first game week and we'll preview the second game week at the same time. I think we'll do that in one show. I think Friday we have Premier League show anyway, so we might as well just do Premier League all at once. We'll do Premier League show at once on Friday. And King, if you're free on Friday, you can hop on the Premier League show because the United Chelsea game is going to happen, so I want to preview that game with you if you can.
Oh yeah. I'll hop on Friday for the preview.
Yes, it is commitment, bro. Big up to Boss Blue every single time. Real one in the chat, and big up to you, Random Man, as well. It's going to be 2 weeks until the review. True, that is true. I forgot. So we're going to review the first game week. On what is it? On the second match week then. So the second match week, we'll review the first match week. Cool. Anyways, guys, we're going to close out here. Make sure you guys hit the like button, sub to King's channel, sub to my channel. 442 special tomorrow. If it stays at 442. If it doesn't stay at 442, we'll brush it aside. Big up to you, man, in the chat. Big up to you, man, for supporting the channel. We're out, people. Take care. Like, share, and subscribe.